Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Denise, and today I thought we would do a color challenge in our handmade journal using Color Cube Volume 3 by Sarah Renee Clark. I have pulled out of our deck here card 709, and I think I like it just because it's got pink and ochre in it and a tad of that lovely red. So I'm still in the Holbein artist gouache while we get through this journal. We're in the Bare Spine Beauty Journal from my Bare Spine Beauty class. And just to show you how far we've come, we did the color palette of these colors right up front. And then, if you haven't already seen all of these are all of the videos in this playlist. So go back and check out the Bare Spine Beauty playlist if you've missed all of these lovelies. Some of these I totally doubted the whole time I was painting them, and this is just here now to keep them from scrubbing against each other. They don't need to be sealed because nothing on there smudges, but over time I just don't want them to scrape against each other. I was going to take it out, but I've just decided to leave them in there as protection since they're pages that are both painted. But some of these I totally doubted and thought, oh, this one's not going to work out. And now that we've come back and kind of looking through these, I get giddy every time I look at them. They're so amazing. I love every single one. They're just fun. They're delightful. In a book like this, it makes the coolest art book. This one, totally doubted up until the very end, and now I look at it and it's one of my favorite. It's just funny how that works out. That's why I like doing these color challenges, and when people are always saying, what do you do with this stuff that you paint? Well, if you put it in a book like this, you end up with the most amazing art book because you made the book, and then you made all the paintings in the book. So totally gives everything an amazing purpose if you need to have a reason to be painting and you don't just want to do it on a piece of paper you're going to throw in a bin in your closet. Make a book and paint in a book like this. Okay, I've already taped off our pages. I'm doing big, little, little, big, big, little, big, little. And so we're back to little, big. That's the layouts that I've decided to do in this book. We just hold this one open on this side. And we are getting down to 3/4 of the way being done through this book. So I'm kind of thinking either this G812 or this G510 for the pink. And then we've got some ochre, so we could do this as the gold, and then 602 as the ochre. Kind of feeling that. And then maybe this 505 for that red. I think that's pretty darn close. I feel like that's where we're at. So I'm gonna, between these two, kind of, I mean, it's closer to that, but it's a little bit grayed down. We're gonna be a little brighter. So I've got that one, 510, 602, 505, gold, and then maybe mark making and stuff in the black. So we'll see. That's what I'm feeling today. All right, already kind of soaked these down a bit, and it amazes me. I try to do that before I tape down and turn the camera on to film because it's the gouache, and the gouache is different than the watercolor as far as reactivating it. It gets super duper dry, and then when we squirt water on it, it gets super thirsty. So if you squirt it down, then do all your prep work, and then come back to it, it should be ready for you to then use. So that's what I do. All right, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we could start one with maybe the brown and one with maybe the pink or something like that. Let's just do that. Let's start one with the brown. Let's do it over here because I felt like it. Don't you like all the little ooh sound effects? I know I'm crazy. Just go with it. Just go with it. Ooh, look at that color. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I like it. Okay, I'm feeling good already because I know I like pink and brown. Let's throw the gold in there. Let's just go right in there with the gold. Ooh, look at that. Okay, oh my gosh. All right, that one's pretty cool. I'm liking where that one went. Let's start over here with the, oh, I didn't throw any of the red in there. Do we need any of the red? Maybe just like the little touches? Let's do it. Let's just do it. What? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Doesn't even have to be a whole lot. Let's just, that right there. Let's just let it do its thing now. All right, let's come over here with the pink. Let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'm feeling good today. It's kind of early. It's a little earlier than I'm normally up here in my studio. I was trying to beat the lawnmower people. So cross our fingers and knock on some wood that maybe today we'll beat them today. Look at how pretty this pink is. Oh my gosh, let's go ahead and throw the red in. Let's just do pink and red over here. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's some prettiness. Let's throw some gold in. Let's go for it. Definitely cool to see how you can take the same color palette, but depending on what you decide to make the dominant color in it, how different each one can end up looking because of the way you lay the colors down. Okay, now I'm almost thinking that I don't want to put the brown in it, but I kind of feel like we need it, so let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm just like you. I don't want to mess it up because now I'm like, ooh, I like this. But, you know, every single one of these, we learn something new, we do something cool, end up with some fun stuff we weren't expecting. Okay, I kind of like that. We did good. We did good. All right, now I'm thinking that I pulled the lighter brown for that instead of that darker brown. Darn it. I want that darker brown. I now see that it's not as dark as this. So let's just pull the darker in there too. And then we've got two browns. It is what it is. But I do like the lovely darkness in that darker brown. It's just a deeper, lovelier color. Ooh, okay. All right, let's let that dry. And I will be right back. Okay, this one, definitely looking like it's going to be a favorite for me. And I'm kind of thinking, oh yeah, that one right there. These are the Black Edition Faber-Castells, color 716. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of mark making in here. It's a little bit pinker than I was thinking now that I've got it on there, but it's still like it. Okay, I still like that. Let's do some scribble over here because I'm feeling a little scribbly today. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Okay, let's do some black wing because you know it's my favorite. I feel like singing for you guys today. Yesterday I was like super tired because something's starting to bloom outside. I think it's the trees and stuff, and I'm so tired. Went to bed early. I can tell. I'm feeling good now. I feel like I want some mark making. Let's do this. I feel like over here. Let's do it in the pink. This is my little tiny black wing baby bit that's left with a black wing pencil extender. If you didn't realize you could do that. How fun is that? Found it at the Dick Blick when I was there. And it does make it easier to hold it and grip it and have that support right over here. Can feel that my paper might be just a tiny bit damp. Just from the way the paper feels as I'm marking on it, but it's still working. It's still working. Ooh, I like it. All right, filling over here. I don't know where. Where do you think? In the red? Should we do the red? We should totally do the red. that's some fun stuff there. I'm kind of thinking maybe we can get out these Kingart gel crayons. Is this one the 04? I'm thinking that 042. That red there as maybe something big. Yeah, we just did it. We just did it. Just threw it right down. Right there. Just threw it down. Just threw it down. Yes, we did. Some people are like, dots are not my thing. If dots aren't your thing, don't use dots. Dots are my thing. I like them. I like them. I like them. I like big dots and I cannot lie. Alright. I like it. Oh yeah, yeah. One of the rare times I'm going to use like a bright red, right? Kind of feeling pink. Do we have a pink? Do we have a pink? Calling all pinks. So there were some pinks on here. Let's see. See, kind of like that's the right color. Or not really. I don't know. Not really feeling any of those. We got a pink in this pastel one, but I don't think I'm feeling it either. See, kind of like right in here is the right color for our color card, but it's not the right color for the big piece, I don't feel like. I mean, I guess it could be over here, actually. It's kind of a grayed down pink a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of a... See, I could just throw a few of these in here. Oh, yeah. Huh. Totally was the right color. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, I just threw a y'all at you. Let's just do it over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like the pink. Didn't think I would. I thought maybe I was getting a little off there, but I do like it. I like it. I like it. And I think I'm feeling some gold because I threw all that gold in there. These have just turned out way different than I even expected them to in like the best possible way. Like for reals. I like it. Let's throw some pearls on these little lines. Make it look like lovely jewelry in my art. I don't want a big drip. Little pearls, like we put our little necklace on here on our piece of loveliness. Let's do some little gold down here. So this is my Kuretake Gold Mica ink in my fine line bottle. And the way I get the most control out of it is by working it mostly parallel with the paper. Like I kind of want to pick up a little whatever I just did right there. It's like a bubble. Let's just pick it up. And it's kind of on the edge, so there we go. Okay, that one, I feel like we're there. This one, I feel like we could do some loveliness coming up through here. Do I need like any swirls or do I just want to do the dots? We need like a live vote option on these where you're voting as I'm painting. That's what we need. Feel like maybe some dots over here in this brown. I'm just gonna do the lines, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe that's enough. Decisions. Okay, so maybe coming in from the side with some lines. I do feel like I need a few. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Okay, yes, I do like that a lot. All right, are we looking for anything else? Do I feel like I'm there? I kind of feel like I might be there, possibly. I was just using my square wash 3/4 inch Princeton Neptune to paint that. I definitely am there over here. I feel like I'm there over here. Let's dry the gold so we don't smear it. There we go. And these Kingart crowns, they take 24 hours to really set up and cure, so they're not dry until tomorrow, which is why I started using the deli paper. But now I just don't want the pieces to scrub up against each other, since I have gone in and made both pages so amazing. How did this stick down on the other side? How did I do that? How did I do that? Look at that. Ooh, see, peeling the tape. That's my favorite part. Because then we reveal the finished lovely edges. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. And I love doing the color challenges, because man, we have made so much stuff I never would have even thought. Ooh, look at that. Peel it right off. And of course you can stick these pieces kind of to your table and use them on every piece so that you're not wasting your tape. I, for the videos, start with a fresh piece of tape. That's just my preference. But for like stuff at home, I set it to the side sometimes and use it on the different pieces. Look how fun these are. Oh my goodness. And it was super cool to see how starting with a different base color changed the look a little bit. Same color palette, but how we got some differences out of that. And look at that. I think we did pretty darn good. Good job. Good paint day. All right. Hope you had fun painting with me, and I will see you guys next time.